Transition Radio TV, brought to you by thebreastformstore.com. They have everything you could possibly need for your cross-dressing and transgender needs. Visit their website at www.thebreastformstore.com and tell them Transition Radio sent you.
The following ingredients include a look behind the scenes. Cook uncovered until hot. Add grooves to taste.
I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl.
The accident was over a year ago. A second woman has been elected president. A 12th planet has been named in the solar system. The last wild polar bear has died. I slept through it all. I was here for my waking. He called it a beginning. He said it was good. I think he may have thought that anything I did was good.
Welcome to Transition Radio, live from Milton Manors, Florida. With your host, Mark Angelo Cummings.
And your hostess, Jessica Cummings.
Make them boobies bounce. Well, good evening, good evening. Actually, it's 5 o'clock here in Roswell, New Mexico. Everywhere, ever since we've been traveling, we've been losing an hour, which is great. Actually, we've been gaining an hour. So it is 7 p.m. in New York or Pennsylvania, or Pittsburgh, or I can't even think, where our producer and Gay Live TV is located, but it is 5 o'clock here in Roswell, New Mexico.
And if we keep this up, we will end up going to bed at like 9 o'clock.
I know, it's crazy. But thank you so much for joining us.
Yes,
and,
thank you.
Tonight we have an amazing guest. His name is Matthew Silver, and he quotes, "My role as a clown, a trickster, and village idiot is to parody excessive seriousness by playing with taboos, rules, and social norms. My inspiration comes from my heart.
I perform for smiles and laughter, loosening people's armor, and opening up a portal of imagination, creativity, and love. Some people see me as a raving lunatic, pompous, artistic hipster, or attention-starved 9-year-old. But people don't consciously understand the role of a clown in society.
Read between the lines and you will start to see things from a different perspective. By breaking down boundaries, I provide you, the viewer, with permission to open your mind and realize it's okay to act silly from time to time.
We may trick ourselves into believing we know everything, constantly striving for perfection in a society that requires a civilized, job-holding, serious individual. We cannot be perfect.
If we allow ourselves the chance to be flawless, or actually to be flawed, perhaps we can let the obstacles humble us rather than make us rigid." So true.
Amen.
Buddy, you can't go in there. You cannot go in there. You cannot go in there. Like, what the fuck? He can't come in there like that. Yo, you gotta get out. You gotta get out. Lord, he is leaving. Stop flying. Stop. Stop the flying. Stop. Lord, he is leaving. Come on, everybody. Let's dance. Are you ready? Yes! Sorry, security. Sorry. Oh, let's go. I love you. I'm not even thinking like that.
I'm sorry.
Come on, everybody! No!
No more buying stuff! No more buying stuff! Love! Transfer of energy! Let's go in Forever 21. Love is the answer! Stop buying stuff! Love is the answer! Stop buying stuff! Love is the answer! Stop buying!
Don't touch me.
Let's go together!
Stop!
Love is the answer!
Love is the answer! Yeah!
Love! I love you! I love you! I love you! I love you! We love you! I 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 love you!
Love is the answer!
Love is the answer! Love is the answer! Love is the answer! Love is the answer!
That was great.
Love is the answer!
Let's go to another stuff.
I saw this guy do an
And
open
we
mic
did it
last week,
together!
and he made love to a big plastic
Where
snowman.
at?
Sidewalk. Sidewalk.
I love you!
Love me too! Let's go!
Oh God! And remember, your heart is important. I love you.
And now welcome to our show, the amazing love man, Matthew Silver.
Hey, Matthew.
Hi.
We're doing great, doing great. You just made us smile and laugh, and that is so important. I have to, looking at the video, seeing how people react to you, like if you had the plague or something, it's like, don't touch me. Or like, why does society have to react to people that are happy, to people who have love in their hearts? They react like if we're nuts or crazy. They reject the message so much. I don't understand it. Do you? I mean...
No, well, I've been doing this for a while, and that just happens. I guess people are, you know, they're protecting themselves. They don't know me, but as long as I show to them that, you know, my heart is true, I've only been getting, you know, positive feedback in return. So, you know, first off, when people see me, they'll be like a little scared.
It's hysterical, because where do you come up with the courage to do that? I mean, It's like, I know being transgender, it's hard for us to have the courage just to go out every day as we are, but you're out there entertaining and you do that, but how do you get that courage to bring all that out and actually go out in your underwear and in public and do that kind of stuff?
I feel like I have no choice. I always wanted to be a comedian. I always wanted to make people laugh with all my heart, and I've never been able to find the perfect mentor. So it just comes down to the line, like, I gotta do it. So I gotta perform wherever there's free space. It's at the city parks or the sidewalks, and then that was a rare occurrence to go in a store like that. It's in a store, you're not free to do that. I knew I was going to get kicked out, but I had, it was raining a lot. I saw a friend. I had to do
it. Well, it's... Uh-oh. We're breaking up a little bit here. Hang on 1 second. Okay.
So, yeah, because it's almost scary to show your true nature, because we've been taught from the time we're little that we can't be truthful. We have to put up this front. So every adult has this front. Yeah. And it's so important to break through those barriers. And that is the only way we're going to heal.
We're always told to sit down and be civilized. What the hell does that mean?
Exactly. Yes. What the hell does that mean?
I know, you have to have a job, and you have to do this.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, your revelation of using humor to heal and open the heart, when did that first start?
It started from my own fear and insecurities. Like you said, we have to be out there. We have to show ourselves in front of people. You don't do any justice in the world if you hide yourself. You got to show as much as you can, your true self, and you keep doing it. And then by keep doing it, you learn to be humble. You don't have the blockage in your brain goes away. Doesn't go away immediately, but the fear, it goes away slowly.
Right. So it's
funny. Sorry, because I just have this. Funny you should mention that. Being transgender, a lot of individuals hide, and they're afraid to be themselves, and they want to fit in societal's box of male or female. We truly believe that there is more than just two gender, and there's a different way of expressing self. So you pretty much hit the nail on the head when you just said that. And, you've got to be out. You've got to be true to yourself, and the world will accept you more and respect you more once you help them bring down that barrier. Because if everybody has barriers, then we're all like a bunch of tight wads.
Yes.
We need to loosen up and be happy and grateful. I'm happy that I was born the way that I am. I'm happy that I had the opportunity to change my the way I look to match the way I feel. Why should I hide and all of a sudden say, no, I'm a man, I'm not transgender? It's like, what would I be teaching the world if I did that? And you're doing the same exact thing, but through just breaking down your walls and being silly and being happy and showing love.
And spreading love.
Totally. So let me ask you, how did you go about it, and what were people's response when you first got the idea? I want to do comedy. I want to do something to break down people's barriers. When did that start coming about? And the first time you did it, the cops came by and tried to take you to jail or something of that nature?
The first time I did it, I really expected. I was I had my own blockage, and I was really nervous, and it was hard. It was really hard at first, and New York City is a tough audience. A lot of people, they have something tightwads, they have something stuck up their butt, and so I did it, and a lot of people, a guy in a Speedo or a guy in a costume or a clown, who is that guy? He looked. But I've heard people say that you look like a complete idiot, So what? After a while, I feel like right now I feel like I have no choice, and it does work. It works. It just doesn't. Things don't always work like like that, you know, you got to be patient for magic to happen, you know.
Exactly.
Absolutely, absolutely, because it's not a instant gratification.
Right. Exactly.
You know, like you paint the wall, it's an instant gratification. You sit there and watch it dry and go, wow, it looks great. You know, developing your personality and letting that out finally is like one of the hardest things to do.
Or to have people accept, because we have this programming for century after century after century, so you have to break down. What was that? You have to break down. You have to break down the walls that have been built there for many, 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 many moons. So,
exactly.
But definitely keep doing what you're doing, because it does work, you know. And it's like what we're doing is trying to open up hearts and mind and try to change and educate our own community. This is not so much society that needs education; it's our own transgender community.
Yeah.
That is really in their own fear and their own self-hatred and their own lack of self-acceptance. They're breeding out this hatred and they're attacking everybody outside of the community, and it's really just creating this vicious, ugly cycle. You know, so
exactly.
Yes. Yeah, we have to break down people's habit. It's a bad habit. People to judge, and you know, we all do it every once in a while. So we're at a time, we're at a tipping point where this could definitely happen. You know, the stopping of judgment and the complete awareness of love in every moment.
Exactly. And speaking of love, love is the answer. Do you think people really know what love is?
I think we're just on the tip of actually learning what love is. More people are becoming in on it. Love, you know, you have to be patient. It's like we live in this culture where everything's got to happen now because of the things that we buy. It's now, and the commercials say now. Love doesn't happen, you know, love happens now, but you also have to be patient for it, because it needs time to grow. You know, it's not always, you know, love is not always like, it's not always, you know, it's not always like super, super positive. It's a patience thing. But in the long run, it's a good thing.
yeah, it's
Definitely.
But like you said, we've been taught from the time we're little. Now, give me this now. And, you know, what we feel in the beginning of a relationship is mostly lust. And then love blossoms. And same with self-love. You know, we're taught to hate ourselves because we're not perfect. You know, so...
Wait a minute. Let me retract a little bit. You said lust? I thought you said it was love at first sight. You're a typical man. You suck.
Love has different stages, put it that way. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's see how you work your way out of this wormhole.
Help me out here, Matthew. Love has different stages. You know, initially you meet somebody. Yes. Yeah. Initially you meet somebody, you go, wow, okay. Ding, ding, ding,
right.
And all that good stuff. And then, you know, that wears out after a while, so then comes another stage. And another stage is now you have this union, you have this trust, you have this partnership. And it becomes stronger and stronger. And it doesn't just have to be in a relationship. It could be in a friendship, in a family situation, in people that you meet. Just love for the entire humanity in itself. So we could get out of this war-hungry state that we're in.
Mm.
You know?
Okay, yes, you recovered.
I recovered.
Well, we wanted to show another video of you. And here it is.
It's the birth of your inner child.
Oh, this is classic. Oh,
How are you?
Love comes first. Love in your toilet. Love in your shit. when you are born, you first are a vessel of love.
Sorry, man.
The world is enchanted, but then your parents start to criticize you. They tell you what's wrong, what's right, and it doesn't stop there. It continues at school. Very soon, you are confused, split from your own brain, polarities, right, wrong. There is no right and wrong. And then the worst polarity shift. You separate yourself from your inner child. And you are confused. And maybe you wake up in the morning and you're groggy. I don't want to wake up. Oh, my life sucks. Well, that's a bad pattern. You have to break your bad patterns. And that's why I'm here. So when you wake up in the morning, I want you to cradle your inner child. Cradle it like a baby. So much truth.
Such a powerful message.
Yes.
Behind
and,
it.
That's a great way to get people to listen and to understand, because you can't sit there and tell people, try to lecture them, this is how this is, because they won't listen. But the way you're doing it, it opens up their heart to receive the message. And it's a great thing. But it's true, inner child. I mean, we're almost taught to just get rid of that. And that is the only truth that we actually have and our key to love. Can you elaborate a little bit more regarding our inner child and how people could get in touch with it?
You know, it's you gotta be aware of your brain or your ego, the thing that says you're not good enough or you look stupid, and maybe your brain will still keep ticking on because that's your habits, your mental habit. But I say the best way to tap in an inner child is to do something that would make people think you're stupid or foolish, like act like a little weird or do an open mic. You know, you gotta do it in front of people that are gonna judge you and feel that judgment. Feel that judgment that's inside, and then feel that judgment that you think you have no idea what people are thinking. That's what's so good about like performance, you know? You perform and you train your brain to see that they have no idea, and you keep doing it over and over again, and you'll feel your inner child, and then your mind will start going, you're stupid. and then it'll stop, and you'll have a moment of enlightenment, and then it'll, you know, that's what we all deal with. We have these moments of enlightenment. Just keep doing it over and over. It's probably the most important thing in the world. Like, the biggest fear is public speaking. And it shouldn't be this way. You know, most people stay home, watch TV and YouTube videos. Most people are scared. Be vulnerable. Express.
Absolutely, I agree. And you have such a way, because you're able to actually touch on people's inner child, and I think that's because you're such in touch with your inner child. You're actually able to reach out and touch their inner child, and that helps break down barriers when you can do that.
It's contagious. It's like contagious, and it's a great message, even in the LGBT community, where people are so afraid to be themselves because they've been judged from the time they're little. Don't act this way. You're acting like a boy, or act like a girl.
They're afraid to be vulnerable.
Yes, and that vulnerability gets us to come inside our shell, and then that shell just gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and that inner child is like screaming, please get me out of here, please get me out of here. And we're like, no, shut up, get in there, you know. And it's a battle. It's like the devil and the angel, and we've got to just kill our ego. You know, because the ego, people think ego means, oh, I'm the greatest, but ego could also make you a victim. And so when you kill that ego, go ahead.
No, you're on a good point.
What do you think about that, Matthew?
Yeah. That's brilliant. My whole thing is about breaking up that good and bad. The devil and angel is complete bullshit. People.
Exactly.
That's a dividing of the mind. It's not, you know, there's no, the world is gray. There's no, you know what I mean? That's why it's a mind thing, and it's growing these mind neurosis in people that drive them crazy. We have to learn to stop the mind and grow with the heart, because the heart is the thing that connects us to other people. So we're finding a way to connect with people through the heart.
Exactly.
And the world wants everybody to see everything in black and white. Right. They don't want people to see the gray area within everything. Right. You know, oh, that's what attorneys are for.
You're either a boy or a girl. Well, what if you're both or neither? You know, you're either good or bad, but good or bad doesn't exist. Like you said, things just are. And this dimension that we're living in is a dimension of duality. So everything seems like it has two sides, but in reality, we're returning to oneness. And that's the key. And a lot of people are kicking and screaming, and they don't want any part of that. They're too used to that division. They're too used to that neurosis. And there are people that benefit from that because they could give us little pills to treat what they call bipolar and all these labels that they give us because we don't conform to how they want us to be.
Yeah.
And television supports it. Entertainment. It's a big thing. It's the habits of they have to die or something.
Yeah, well, it's programming, you know, because that's how they control you. They program you through that TV set, which sends little signals,
through power of suggestion
and little innuendos, and you're like little robots going, okay, I must obey, you know. And it's all the system is set up that way, and people need to break free from that. Let me ask you, have you ever seen yourself in a dangerous situation where people see you as crazy and maybe get the authorities involved or try to hurt you?
I've had maybe 2 or 3 dangerous situations.
Would you like to share that with us?
Sure, I could share the one that happened to me like 2.5 years ago, and you could actually see it on my website. It was weird. It was all documented through the Gothamist city blog. It was this one tall guy, and he didn't like that. I was getting a lot of positive attention. You know, I was getting like a crowd of people, and everybody was acting silly, and then this one tall guy, he started kicking my props, and I didn't know why, and he would just keep doing it in front of the crowd, and I just, you know, I told him to stop, and I love you, why are you doing this? And it was because he was against me wearing the Speedo, and he claimed to be a very religious person, and he believed he was protecting me from children.
Wow.
And the weird thing about the whole situation was the children, you know, they act wacky with me. They just see me as this clown, you know. Most children act silly with me. And then the thing that happened, the interesting thing that happened to this guy, he kept harassing me for a month at Union Square. And so I got scared, so sometimes I decided, all right, not to perform at Union Square, perform at Washington Square Park or Astor Place. And, but then, you know, I kept coming back with the Speedo, and eventually the guy disappeared. And through word of mouth, I found out that the guy got arrested for sexual harassment with a woman. So he was, you know, the thing that I find is that the people that judge me the most are actually the people that they're twisted in a little way. They have serious problems.
Yeah, battling their own demons. Yes. And they see you out there in touch with your inner child, being who you are, and having a good time, and spreading and getting the message across. And here they are. They have no idea how to go about even starting to do that.
They're bound. They're prisoners. And so prisoners hate people that are free because they can't be free. So when we act a certain way and we're real, people hate on us because they can't be like us. They're afraid. And fear and love can't be in the same room. Because when there's fear, you know, so that's, unfortunately, it's almost like a friction, you know, it's like, yeah. But, yeah, we just got to keep doing what we're doing because, like you said, it doesn't happen instantaneously, but it's like trying to chip out a rock. You're not going to break that rock right away, little by little, you know.
Right. It's hard work.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh, definitely.
Especially when you see the results and you see that your message is getting out there and people are receptive to it. And, you know, not everybody's going to be a complete, new word I created today, anus crater, which is a nice way to put asshole. You know, so basically, you know, not everyone's going to be that way. They're going to, you know, technically, you know, when they see that you're getting the message out there, it's going to start spreading, and that's what life should be all about. And I agree. I think it's great.
And you've got quite a bit of following because I've been checking out your Facebook and your YouTube and stuff like that, and you do have, you've built, you know, quite a bit of following, and I'm sure it's only going to get better and better and better as the walls of the planet start to break down. Because I believe we're heading into a shift. And, you know, the right and left brain are eventually going to start working together. Because right now they're, you know, neurotic, psychotic, you know, bipolar, and everything else. But eventually I believe that it's all going to come together. And it takes people in the world to do the job that you're doing, the job that we're doing, the job that others are out there are doing to help bring humanity together and stop that neurosis.
Absolutely.
And bring out the inner child. So,
yes.
Inner child.
More fun, less neurosis.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So, in your own words, what do you think it is going to take to get humanity to realize this powerful message that love is the answer and that collecting stuff is not the way to true happiness?
My goal is to make the whole entire world laugh at nothing. If I make the whole entire world laugh at nothing, it will boost an awareness of love. So that's what my job is.
laughter is very healing. When we laugh, we release chemicals in our brains that heal our body. We've been taught to be angry, depressed, sad, and all that. What that actually does is it makes ourselves ill. That's why people are constantly getting cancer and all these new diseases that we have. It's because of the way we lead our lives. So if we become happy and we laugh and we love, all these diseases will just like fade away. And I know a lot of people are going to say, yeah, Coco Bird, that's not going to happen. But I'm a true believer that we are able to heal ourselves. And what is all that noise I'm hearing in the background there? It's not us. So anyway, yeah, it's such an important thing to laugh, love, live and let live. Yeah. Forget about good, bad. I mean, all these religions, all these political institutions, all these pharmaceutical companies, they want us to be neurotic because they profit from controlling us. And we need to tell people it's okay to be free.
Molecules in the body respond to energy, and if the body will respond to positive energy in a positive way and flourish in a positive way with positive energy. And it's like if it receives negative energy and negativity all the time, the body starts breaking down and it starts becoming a negative aspect on your body itself. So laughter is very good for the energy in your body to keep it going, if that made any sense.
Right. So in actual fact, Matt, you're a doctor, so you're helping people heal, and the true doctors are killing us with medications and all sorts of stuff, but people like yourself who bring out love and laughter in a human being are helping them heal, even though they might not be aware of that. So
and you're amazing, because how does it feel when you see the reaction, the positive reactions from people that you receive back? How does that feel to you?
The best message, the best spiritual and cosmic message is yes. When I see somebody like laughing or laughing so hard they're crying, I know that it's the energy. So I know that it gives me a spiritual high, and it only makes me say, gotta keep on doing it. I don't know. I love working hard at what I do. I'm addicted to doing it.
You're addicted to love.
Yes.
I'm addicted to love.
Yes. I want to do a little quick experiment here. Let's start laughing, and I want everyone out there that's watching the show, and that includes everyone at Gay Life TV and you too, Joe. You're not exempt from this, but let out a big laugh, a belly laugh. Let's all just like, ha 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 ha. Come on, you too, everybody. Let's do this together.
Is it really contagious? Yeah.
It's God. Don't you feel great after you do something like this? I mean, it's like I feel my cells vibrating. People don't do that enough.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, it's important, and but I bet it's like you felt a little strange doing it because you're afraid. Well, but that's what you've got to do is break down those barriers. Heck with what people think, right?
Right.
Sorry, I got a reputation up. Oh, who the fuck am I kidding? Never mind. Pardon my French.
So let me ask you, Matthew, what are your goals and plans for the future?
Well, exactly. My plan is to open up the love portal, which is it's simple. Make the entire world laugh at nothing, and that will help with boost an awareness of love and peace. And I saw that movie Monster Inc. That was very simple movie. They were teaching fears, scare the children for energy, and then they were losing supply. Then they learned to teach children to laugh, and the supply was infinitely bigger. So love, laugh, energy it's everybody's gonna benefit from it. So we're blocked from it, and it's just right around the corner. So it's it's 10 times greater than fear. So it's common sense, and you know.
But I'm. That's true. But unfortunately, you know, we've been programmed to fear from the time you're little. Don't touch that. Don't do this. That's gonna burn you. That's going. And it's like this, that, and then the other. And it's like our brains are like, okay, like you said in that video when you were doing that inner child thing, we are so damaged. We are so damaged. We need to break free from that damage.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work, but I know, I have faith in humanity, and I know we can do this. I know that once we let go of that ego, once we let go of that fear, once we really start accepting love, accepting self, this beautiful big blue planet is going to wisp us off, and like you did with that little baby doll, is going to just like love us and love us and love us, and we're all going to flourish, you know. I want to live in a commune. I really do. I want to live in a commune with like-minded people. That's why we did this RV thing. We got rid of everything we owned and just headed out because I'm so sick of the energy in the city, the mentality of people. They look at you like, what do you want from me? I hate you. You know, and it's like, really? What have I done to you? You know?
So we're RVers. Does that make us motor homeless?
No, that's homes on wheels, not motor homeless.
New word.
Yes. So do you have somebody supportive in your life, Matthew, that supports what you're doing?
I feel very grateful. I have great parents, and they support me now, and my sisters, and my roommate, and I have good friends. So, you know, I'm getting a lot of good support now, and especially, you know, with that video going viral, a lot of support off of Facebook. You know, that's amazing. You know, that didn't just happen overnight. It took a while, you know, patience, you know. That's another thing that needs to be taught is patience and be consistent. That's your teacher, you know, your teacher to finding the joy to your heart, you know.
And gratitude, because people...
Gratitude, yes.
Yeah, people aren't grateful. They expect things. They expect things out of people. They expect things out of themselves. We have to be grateful, and gratitude is just going to give us abundance.
Exactly. And we need to be grateful for and show gratitude to the small, simple things in life. Exactly. And I'm learning that on this journey and that we've been taking. And it's actually... It feels like there's not so much weight on my shoulders all the time as when, you know, you got to live and you got to own a house, you got to have a car, you got to have a job, you got to have this, you got to have that. And it's like, oh my God, really? Okay. And then you go and you push for all this stuff. And then when you get it, you're like, why am I not happy?
Because that's not happiness. But we've been programmed to be consumers. Consume. You got to buy more stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff because I can't fit it in my house anymore, but I'll buy another house and put more stuff in it. And it's just a vicious cycle, you know, and it's crazy.
And most people aren't happy with stuff. Stuff doesn't make us happy. It's the energy. It's the energy. And it's the energy that I feel from you guys right now. It's perfect. I love it. Thank you.
Ditto. We love you. You're fantastic. We love you.
Yes, we do.
We're doing it right now. We're doing it right now.
Yes, sir. That's exactly right. We're doing it right now.
This is the love portal. This is it. This is love.
So we're going to do another experiment. We're going to tell everybody that are watching, start throwing your stuff away. Because that's consuming your energy.
Yes.
Wait. Bad.
Yes. Be minimalist.
Yes, minimalist. That's the way to go. Anyway, we want to thank you so much, Matthew, for sharing this moment with us. We've enjoyed it. Keep doing what you're doing. It's people like you that help the world be a better place. You know, not the guy with the suits and they're pushing buttons and watching the stock go up or down or lying to people about things. No, those people aren't. They're only self-serving, and in the end, they're dead inside, and they're not happy.
Exactly.
So we all need to do our thing and feel happiness because that happiness spreads. That love spreads. That laughter spreads.
Yes, it does.
And we definitely have to keep on rocking.
And thank you for being on the show to spread that, Matthew.
So make sure to check out his website, folks. Make sure to check out his videos, support him. I know he's got a little donation button like we do too, and you know, stuff that we do it from the love of our heart. But unfortunately, I know that we have to put food on the table and we have to put gas on this Go-Mobile. That 35-foot RV eats up a lot of gas. But, you know, it's just keeping it simple.
Keep it simple.
Any last words?
Love now.
That's it. And
Wow.
so it is. Love now.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Love always. Thank you
You're
so much,
welcome.
Matthew.
Thank you. This was a lot of
we
fun.
love you.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Stay in touch.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Mwah. So we're going to take a quick break and announce our other sponsor, Dr. Mardirosian.
And we will be right back with a clip from Transgender Highway.
And transition video of the week. So stay.
And the parody of the week.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yes. Dr. Vardan Mardirosian is a facial feminization surgeon in Jupiter, Florida. He did a fellowship in facial plastic and reconstructive surgery with one of the fathers of facial feminization surgery. He has also completed an extensive training in FFS for the past 6 years, working in close contact with his mentor. Dr. Mardirosian performs surgeries in his office in a fully licensed operating room or in the local hospital with highly trained and reliable staff. Give him a call today at 561-624-0900. That's 561-624-0900. Dr. Mardirosian is highly qualified and understand our needs.
The Delta Foundation of Pittsburgh is pleased to announce our 2014 Pride in the Street headliner is the Queen of Funk, Chaka Khan. Pride in the Street with Chaka Khan, Saturday, June 14th, Liberty Avenue between 9th and 10th Street. For tickets, visit www.deltafoundation.us/tickets.
Welcome back. Guys, if you enjoy that little tune there from my lovely and I, Transcend is the name of our group, you could visit our blog, transgenderhighway.blogspot.com, and there are sections there where you could download or visit the page.
Check out our music.
Check out our music and download it if you enjoy it.
Absolutely. And we're working on some new stuff as well, so stay tuned for that. Yeah. But in nature, you can lose yourself. Feel like the natives and let your spirit fly.
There's a bit of a negative when it comes to being in the outdoors, though. The many unexpected guests that drop by. And here's a clip showing you exactly what we're talking about.
Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go.
Spiders and bugs and
Here we come, here we come. Marking chairs along the marking chairs along
All right, guys. How's it going? We just got back a little while ago from the DMV, which was inside the courthouse. Small towns are really great that way. No major wait. We just walked on in, and they took care of us. Additional $6 from the normal $25 charge because it's considered the courthouse and it's not the same thing as a state.
Right.
Yes. So, but hey.
But it's official. I'm now Jessica incoming.
Yes. So we took care of all the things we needed to take care of. The Social Security we did last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today we
got my social changed. Now my DL is changed.
All changes.
Now, ironically, never mind, blow moment. You'll have to cut that out.
No, I'm not going to cut anything out.
Yes, you'll have to cut that out.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you're going to cut that out.
No.
Yes.
Anyway,
we're headed. Edited.
We're going to be heading towards Georgia and Roy's hideaway, and we'll be leaving here Monday. We've been here 6 weeks.
Has it been 6 weeks?
It'll be 6 weeks. Yeah.
Oh my God, time flies. I swear, it flies so fast.
So I hope you guys are enjoying our journey. Please follow us on the blog, transgenderhighway.blogspot.com.
Yes.
And like the page, share it. The journey has just begun. We're planning to...
oh, lovely. A spider! Fuck! That was a red, nasty looking one, too.
You just killed the spider. Okay.
Oh my God, okay.
The poor thing. I need
well, there was his debut.
Right. There it is, the little dead spider.
What was that, 5 seconds of fame?
Get over there.
Bitsy, get back up on the bed.
We have the rule that it comes inside, they die. Outside,
we leave them alone. Inside, they gotta go.
They gotta go. I can't get it out of my fingers. Anyway.
Inside, outside, they're fine. They stay alive.
And what, did you see it flying towards you?
No, it just like floated from the ceiling. And I'm like, oh my God.
God knows how many different... Bitsy, get back on your bed.
Bitsy, get on your bed. Now.
We have so many different species of spiders that we have.
Fluorescent green, fluorescent red.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, never seen so many damn spiders in my life. It's like, yeah, the one thing I can't stand is spiders.
Well, that's nature for you, to be expected.
Oh my God.
So
funny we got that on camera, huh?
Yeah, no. But
holy shit.
Yeah, we've had them in the bedroom, and we've had it all over the place.
They've been all over the place. They just come hovering down from the ceiling. I don't know
it's
where
like Spider-Man with the whole thing, and then it's like, ooh. She wanted to get in the video. Was it a she? Let me open up the legs.
Oh, yeah, okay. Why don't you throw it away?
Well, I will as soon as I get a paper.
As
soon as I get a piece of paper to get it out of my
I don't like killing things, but like we said, when they're
inside and they bite, because spiders do bite. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for following us. Again, the adventure has only just begun. We've taken care of all of the legalese with Jessica, and now it's heading north and then southwest. And we're looking forward to that. Looking forward to meeting as many of you as possible. Thank you, guys. We love you.
But remember to always love yourselves, too.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later. Mwah.
That was a cute little drawing there that Tea House did for us.
Yeah, it is.
They got me perfectly. Your head kind of looks a little bit like a bubble head.
It's a bobblehead, not a bubble head. Bite me. Yeah, you're going to be sleeping on the couch tonight. Thanks, Joe.
They got me perfectly, but you, they got your eyes.
Idos mio, I swear.
And the smile. I mean, hey.
No, it's cute. I love it. I think it's fabulous. Yes. Well, when we go to sleep at night, many of us pray to be made right.
As the years pass and we understand that this life was meant to help us grow and balance the energies we know.
It is this crazy place that we live that expects all of us to
Start. I gotta change the page. Okay. Don't ruin my poems here. It's a stupid prompter. Okay.
It is this crazy place that we live that expects it doesn't even work any better. Place that we live that expects all of us to give and be conformed to the norms.
She just botches up a whole thing. I'm gonna read that. It is this
How about I
crazy
read
place. Yeah, really, I know. I spent all this time writing this poetry, and then she butches it up. It is this place.
Well, you put it all on one friggin' page.
Well, I can't help how this prompter is. It is this crazy place that we live that expects all of us to give and be conformed to the norms. Well, we say the hell with that. Break the mold. Grow and be bold. right, break the mold. Grow and be bold. Grow and be bold and fulfill your dreams and destinies. And now for the transition video of the week with Joshua Riverdale.
Can't even read your own poetry.
I said I didn't write mold.
I didn't think we'd ever get through that part, but here you go. Here's your transition video of the week.
Yes, here it is.
Yes, I know it was late. We were greeting the sun before long. And you live with someone, I live with somebody too. Leave it there for safekeeping. One of the West Village in Plains. That was the custom come dawn. On the walls of the day, in the shade of the sun, we wrote down another vision of us. We were the challengers of the unknown. Be safe, you say. Whatever the mess you are, you're mine. Okay, that is the custom. I'm down. Till I see you around, until we clear the accounts. Leave it there. Leave it to us. We are the challengers of the unknown.
He's an amazing individual. He actually, if you go on his YouTube, this is an old video, but if you go to his YouTube, his transformation has become amazing. He's a musician, plays the guitar and sings, and he was really concerned about losing his voice with testosterone, but he's managed to really teach himself how to sing.
Absolutely.
So send your transition video to transitionradioshow@gmail.com, and we look forward to sharing that video with our viewers.
Absolutely.
We want to thank our guest, Matthew.
Thank you, Matthew.
We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank our beautiful producer, Joe, William, David, and everyone at Gay Life TV. All of you for watching. We want to thank our supporters. We want to thank our haters. We want to thank everyone, Mother Earth, Sky, Father Sky, and everything great in this world.
Exactly.
We love you, but remember to always love yourselves too. Good night. And now have some fun with a parody. If you can't laugh at yourself, then hey, you deserve to be laughed at.
It's cool. Now I'll make a wish on these magic golden shoes. A gypsy sold them to me, said they'd make wishes come true. Say hello to a Negro in 3, 2, damn.
I want to be everything I'm not. That's why I say swag a lot. I wish I was a black man, so these shoes should fit. Or maybe an Asian to explain my baby dick. I could be a Mexican, Selena told me so. But I'm a white Canadian who looks like a lesbo, and it really blows.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Can I hang with you? Being a minority is all I wanna do. I like to say swag, I heard you guys do too.
Why the fuck you whispering? Get the hell out of here, dude! Justin, I need to talk to Justin!
What's the deal, Doc? I was hanging with my new friends.
I ran some tests, it turns out you're a girl, man!
But I'm with Selena, does that make me a lesbian?
Exactly.
That explains why I can't find my cock. It was just small, I thought. Turns out I'm your girlfriend, because I'm not a bro. That's why we've never had sex. I got nothing below. I'm actually a lesbian, the doctor told me so. So if you want a scissor, girl, just let me know. I'll scissor you for sure. Now that I know that I'm really a girl, don't wanna be a different race no more, just a lesbian.
Wait, I need to come clean. There's something about me that you don't know.
I am not a lady, I didn't wanna say. They would have kicked me off of Wizards of Waverly.
If you're actually a man, does that mean that I'm straight? This is so damn confusing. I thought that I was gay. Can we scissor anyway?
Okay.